All right, Terrance Woods, what weight are you fighting at right now?
Right now I'm fighting at 175 pounds.
Okay, and you are from Bay City, Texas, which, as we just discussed, is down kind of by Freeport on the South Texas Gulf Coast, more or less.
Right.
And how did you first get involved in boxing?
Actually, I was doing Taekwondo and Hapkido and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and I was teaching at the junior high there in Bay City, and I saw my coach's shirt. He was up there with a few kids, and he was having lunch with them, and I saw his shirt said Soldiers for Christ Boxing Club on the back, and I thought to myself, well, hey, I'm a soldier for Christ, let me go and see what that's all about. And I went to the gym a few weeks later, met with Mike, I talked to him, and I liked everything that he had to say. I told him I wanted to try boxing out, and the rest is history.
And how long ago was that?
Now that's been 4 years ago now.
Tell us a little bit about your amateur boxing career.
Amateur-wise, I won the regionals, Texas regionals, Golden Gloves here in Houston, and then I went on the state over in Dallas, and I won that state. Then I went to the national tournament, which I made it all the way to the quarterfinals at the national tournament for Golden Gloves.
And you did some other sports. Apparently, you were a high jumper.
Yes, I actually high jumped professionally for about 4 or 5 years. I went to Abilene Christian University where I got my degree there, and I was high jumping professionally for a few years, and I went competed at the Olympic trials back in 2000 while I was still in college, and I also competed at the Olympic trials in 2004. Missed out on the team there, and I was still competing when I started boxing.
And what did you get your degree in?
Human communications with a minor in business management.
And I thought, but now you're fighting pro, and how long have you been fighting pro?
I've been fighting pro now since November.
Okay, so you just turned pro.
I just turned pro, yes.
And you've got, what, 3 or 4 fights? Or?
I've got 4 fights so far.
And you won all your fights?
Yes, I'm 4-0 so
okay.
far.
And what is it that you enjoy about the sport of boxing as opposed to, let's say, contrasted to track and field?
Okay, well, I like the fact that I can be physical. I like the physicality of the sport. In track and field, it's an individual sport, but there's nothing really physical. You're not coming into contact with any of the other athletes. I like the actual hitting and getting hit. I love the feel of when I punch somebody. I like it when somebody punches me. So I just love the physicality of the sport.
And so you're a pretty articulate guy then, and you were a teacher down there in Freeport? Is that what you're doing?
Well, in Bay City, I taught for a little while. I taught for a couple of years at the junior high. I worked in a special skills program. We had social skills and things like that where I would help troubled youth is basically what I was doing. And then I started managing a loan services company called Easy Money Loan Services, and now I work for Jackson Electric Cooperative, and I am a lineman apprentice.
Okay, so you're a pretty versatile guy, and you started boxing a little bit late then, because I understand you're almost 30 or around 30?
I'm 30 years old. I just turned 30 April 18th this year.
Okay, and so, well, you know, some people can look at this a couple of ways. You're probably relatively fresh as a 30-year-old fighter, but, you know, you don't really have forever to try to get something done here. You know, what are your thoughts on turning pro this late in your life?
I feel like a pretty young guy. I don't have the same wear and tear on my body as most boxers may have at this point in their career because I haven't been boxing all of my life. I've only been boxing now for 4 years, and I haven't been in any wars, so my body is relatively fresh compared to what most boxers that are my age, these bodies are like right now. So I feel like I have a few years in this boxing game.
And tell us about your last fight. What happened? Apparently it was here in Houston?
No, actually it was up in Little Rock, Arkansas.
Okay.
And I fought a guy named Eric Howard, who had, at the time, he had 27 pro fights, so he had a lot of experience on me. I had, at that time, 3 pro fights. And he came out, he was very aggressive. He tried to smother me from the start of the fight, and within 51 seconds of that fight, I caught him with a good right hand and a left hook followed, and he was out on his feet.
So how would you describe your style? Are you more of a puncher then, or are you obviously a pretty good boxer too?
Well, I'm a puncher slash boxer. I'm a boxer slash puncher, I would say. I box first and punch second. If I see the opportunity there, then I will try to capitalize on it.
And do you know anything about who you're fighting tomorrow?
I do not know his name. I have seen him. He's a very tall gentleman.
All right. Well, we wish you the best of luck, and I'm sure we'll be seeing you around again sometime soon.
Okay, thank you.
All right.